Hey guys, good evening and welcome to the seventh episode of my podcast, Life Talks with Kuyalucky. It's me again, everyone, Kuyalucky here. And gusto ko pong magpasalamat just before we start, or I start, discussing our seventh episode of this podcast. I would just like to say thank you very much for listening last week sa aking episode entitled Para Kanino Ka Tumatagay. Sana po marami tayong natutunan or may natutunan tayo. At least we have learned something from my previous episode. Actually, from my previous episodes. Ayan. And for tonight, this is a very special episode for me because I think this is very relevant to what's happening in the world or what's actually going on every day. And I think we all deserve to hear some inspirational or motivational phrases, words, or anything that can uplift our feelings. Because at this moment, we are feeling somehow negative. Actually, sometimes negative, and I can't also help it because sometimes I wake up, feeling quite not happy, but I always have my routine for me to make sure that I will not end my day having a negative vibe or feeling. So, yeah, what are we gonna discuss? What am I gonna talk about? Sorry. My podcast for this week the title is called Padayon. Padayon in English means keep going. Padayon is a Bisaya word that means life actually must go on. That's why you should keep going. So there's a lot of negativity or a lot of things that's going on now. Marami tayong mga dahilan kung bakit tayo ay nalulungkot, nahihirapan. Minsan, naisip nating sumuko na lang kasi hindi na natin alam kung anong ating gagawin. But, sabi nga nila, there's always rainbow after the rain, but sometimes, there is not. Sometimes we just really need to be realistic kung paano nga ba natin i-handle yung mga ganitong situation? Paano magpadayon? Paano ka magpapatuloy sa buhay na wala ka ng ibang naisip or wala kang ibang maisip na paraan para magpatuloy pa? Alam mo yung nabubuhay ka pero gumigising ka sa umaga pero hindi mo alam kung para kanino ka gumigising. I think we guys need to start from there. Sabi ko nga sa mga livecasts ko sa Kalamansi or sa mga napapasukan kong livecasts or mga nakakausap ko, lagi nating iisipin kung bakit ba tayo bumabangon sa araw-araw. Kasi guys, hindi ikaw na nakikinig ngayon, hindi ka bumabangon sa isang umaga nang wala-wala lang. Natutulog tayo para magpahinga, ipahinga ang ating mga katawan at mga isip. And the next day, gigising tayo. Babangon para magpatuloy sa laban ng buhay. Padayon, sabi nga, diba? I know that there's a lot of things going on in the world, especially to what's going on now. This pandemic is actually getting into our minds and sometimes, or actually, have already destroyed some people. It's not easy. And now people starts to question themselves. Kailangan ko pa ba talaga magpatuloy? Kasi hindi ko na alam kung bakit pa ako gumigising eh. Gumigising na lang ba ako sa isang umaga dahil sa pressure na nafe-feel ko sa family ko na kailangan ko magtrabaho para sa pamilya namin? Gumigising na lang ba ako para mapatunayan sa mga tao na kaya kong lumaban kahit pagod na ako? Yung pasuko ka na, yung kalingkingan na lang bibitaw ka na. Bakit ka nga ba kasi bumabangon? Bakit nga ba tayo bumabangon ng walang rason? Imposibleng wala tayong rason. Hindi lang natin yan nasasabi o nasusulat pero nasa isip natin yan. Natatakot tayo. Natatakot tayo na baka mamaya yung rason ng pagbangon natin ay hindi maging rason para sa ating success. Masyado tayo nag-expect siguro. 'Di ba? ikaw na nagtatrabaho sa opisina, gumigising ka ng umaga, magbe-breakfast ka, mamamalansya ka ng isusuot mong uniforme, magta-travel ka papuntang opisina, magtatrabaho, magkakape sa office, magla-lunch, merienda, at pagpatak ng alas 5, alas 6 ng hapon, uwian na. Tapos ng araw mo, anong gagawin mo? Uuwi ka para mag-dinner? Netflix, Facebook, Instagram, social media, shower, skincare, tulog, gising ulit, and you will do the same old routine. So ano yung rason para bumangon? Para magtrabaho na lang ba? Kasi wala tayong choice. Kaya yung iba, gumigising talaga para magtrabaho. Kasi nga, hindi naman nila nabibiling gusto nila kasi nga, yung pinagpapaguran nila, napupunta sa family. Which we can't blame them, di ba? Kasi yun yung kailangan at sila yung kailangan. Yung iba sa atin, ganun yung situation. Yung iba, gumigising para magpatuloy sa buhay dahil sa pressure ng ibang tao. Bumabangon at nagpapatuloy dahil ayaw nila masaktan yung mga taong naniniwala na kaya nila. Ayaw nilang isipin ng mga tao na ang lakas-lakas mo bakit naman bigla ka na lang sumuko? Ikaw na yan Hindi ko alam kung bakit, kung ako yung nasa situation na yun, hindi ko talaga alam kung bakit ako magpapadayon. I don't know. I mean, because personally, I'm not living my life dahil sa expectations ng ibang tao. Nagpapatuloy ako una para sa sarili ko. Because I have a purpose in life. At alam ko kung ano yung purpose ko in life. Alam ko. Sobrang alam ko. Kaya lang, yung iba, hindi ko kagaya. Hindi ko katulad. Magkakaiba tayo Pero kung ano man ang rason mo kung bakit ka nagpapatuloy sa buhay, ituloy mo. Ituloy mo. Huwag kang matakot. Sabi nga ni Lisa Nichols, let your fear be your fuel. Diba? I mean, sabi ko nga, ang hirap na ng buhay. The world is already crying, in tears, in pain, disappointment because of pandemic. Kung meron pa tayong rason para magpatuloy ng hindi ganito ang iniisip sa buhay, piliin natin yung rason na yun. Diba? Let's not live our lives sa convenience ng maraming tao. Diba? I mean, you are your own driver. I mean, you drive your own car. You drive your own car. You have the choice if you're gonna let these toxic people that's not helping you, instead harming you mentally, emotionally. Are you gonna let them in your car? Sitting back and relaxing while you driving, getting tired, getting numb because of your long drives? I mean, it's your choice. Nasa sayo naman yun. Pero ang gusto ko lang sabihin dito is, kaya po nahiram tayong word o salitang padayon or keep moving ay dahil kailangan po natin yun. Let's not aim for a perfect living. Let's not aim for a perfect life because that's boring, I think. Like when you're living in the world with no problems and challenges, fine, it's happy. Okay, I hear that. But are you actually satisfied with what you have just because of money and material things that you have? I don't think so. Because it's not all about money. I know we need money to live, for us to buy our necessities, for us to buy our needs and wants. But guys, there are times that money is not the answer. Dahil tao lang din ang sagot sa tanong na meron tayo. To those who are suffering anxiety attacks, mental health issues, or anything that caused by the pandemic, I don't know when you will be healed. But one thing I am sure is that feeling is not forever. I know that we have no control kung kailan matatapos ang pandemyang to, but that is not forever. Have faith, hopes. Always pray if you are that person. Or believe, maniwala ka sa kahit na sino mang pinaniniwalaan mo. I don't know when you're gonna be healed, but one thing for sure is you will be one day. I know it's painful. I feel you. Oh Lord, I've been there. I'm speaking for experience. And because my personality is someone who is not going to jail himself in a four-corner room and speak to himself, I got a chance to get out of that corner, of that box. I talk to people, not to seek validation, but just to share my thoughts to the right set of people. You're in pain. I get it. Kaya nga merong gamot for us to heal yung mga sakit natin, our sickness. Okay, I get it. Some of you guys will probably tell me that, oh, Kuya Lucky, hindi lahat masasagot ng gamot. Di hindi. Kasi nga, minsan, ang sagot sa mga problema natin ay tayo lang din. Pero dahil napapalibutan tayo ng negativity, sobrang negatibong mundo, mga taong imbis na i-lift ka pataas, ipupush ka pa nila pababa. Paano ka nga ba magpapadayon kung gano'n yung situation mo? Di wag na lang, di ba? Pero hindi Hindi lang iisa ang dahilan or ang paraan para magpadayon tayo sa laban ng buhay. Keep moving. Life must go on. Sabi nga, I was born ready. If I was born ready, you're born to fight. You're a fighter. Now, if you're listening this, embrace your vulnerability. Embrace your mishaps and misfortunes. Embrace your weakness, your opportunities to improve. Embrace those. Those are going to be helpful for you to move forward. You will get inspiration, motivation from those experiences na lugmok ka at sobrang wala ka nang alam. Hindi mo na alam kung paano ka babangon, pero dahil na-inspire ka sa sarili mong kwento, magpapatuloy ka. That's right. That's good. I'm telling you, the return of investment when you do that. I'm not sure how much would be the value, but it's gonna be priceless. Priceless. Kaya ikaw, magtuloy-tuloy ka. Ipagpatuloy mo ang laban mo sa buhay. may rason kung bakit kailangan mong patuloy. Sabi ko nga, the moment you feel that you're about to end or you're about to say goodbye in this world, go back to the very first day when you started writing your own story. Go back and think about your purpose in life. What's the reason why you're living here? Why you're living in this world, on earth? I don't know, but you do know. So use that as inspiration. I'm sure 100% or more, you're gonna get back on track. At kapag nandoon ka na ulit sa track, all thing you can say or you can tell yourself is, good job, self. You did it. To those who are managing it well, congratulations. Keep it up. If you have the means and voice to share and inspire others, please do it. Not all of us are strong enough to handle this pain. So, ikaw na malakas at may powers or may voice to share experience and knowledge to others, let be yourself be the light for them to see the path that they deserve to walk into. You can also be the voice for them. You can be the voice for them to hear that there's always joy after sadness, that there's always play button after pause. Let yourself be an instrument for them to use to step out from what they are suffering. Masyadong mabigat ang pinagdadaanan ng bawat isa at hindi sila komportableng mag-share, and that's okay. Huwag natin silang pilitin. Ang importante ay marinig natin mula sa kanila at mula sa puso ang mga salitang, Padayon. Tutuloy ako sa laban. Hindi ko iiwanan or iiwanan ang mundong to nang hindi mo lang sinusubukan ang lumaban. Subukan mo. Subukan mo hindi para manalo, kundi para malaman mo kung ano ang experience and for you to see the journey when you fight for something or for someone or for yourself. Diba? To all of us, padayon, friends. Padayon. Laban lang ng laban, sabi nga nila. Hindi naman tayo pinalaki ng sex bomb para bumawi, diba? Lalaban tayo with get out pa nga minsan. Huwag mo hayaang mapanghinaan ka ng loob dahil sa mga negatibong naririnig o nakikita mo sa paligid mo. Hindi na mawawala ang mga bashers, negative thinkers, yung mga taong wala ng ibang gagawin kundi i-stop ka sa pagpapatuloy mo sa buhay. You have the choice. You're gonna take those hurtful comments as compliment or judgment. Then I'll let you decide what you want to do after telling yourself that I'm gonna compliment this, it's negative, but I'm gonna take it into a positive thought. Or on the other hand, you can say that this person is very negative. I don't want to hear him anymore. I don't want to see him anymore. Right? I mean, lalaban tayo. Lalaban para magpatuloy at babangon muli araw-araw. Rest if you are tired. Never quit. Magpahinga dahil pagod na. Hindi dapat tayo sumuko sa laban ng buhay. Padayon, guys. Padayon. Padayon. I still want to see you rocking this world. I still want to celebrate successes with you. And I want to see you smiling genuinely, because that's what you deserve. Ayun lamang po mga kaibigan. Thank you very much for listening to the 7th episode of my podcast, Padayon. Kung napansin nyo guys, hindi siya masyadong mahaba, no? Actually, hindi ko rin siya gustong pahabain since this is pretty much impromptu. I have a planned topic for this episode, but this morning I was really inspired doing this impromptu podcast because I just wanna express my feelings, like my excitement, my overwhelmed heart. Because I was really inspired this morning watching my favorite motivational speaker, and I was so motivated to an extent that I said, I would love to get or to do this topic because I think there's a lot of people who don't want to continue in life anymore because they're afraid, they don't have the means to continue, no one supports them. That's why they choose not to keep going because of the people that pressures them. Tuloy lang ang buhay mga kaibigan, kapatid, kapamilya. Maraming salamat. Good evening sa mga kaibigan ko at kapamilya sa Pilipinas at saan mang sulok ng mundo. Good morning, good afternoon. Enjoy your lunch or breakfast, good evening, or your dinner or your midnight snack. Salamat po. Salamat. Magandang gabi. Thank you very much. This has been Kuya Lucky, and thank you for listening to Life Talks with Kuya Lucky. Kisses and love from Cambodia. Mwah. Good night. Enjoy your weekend.